Okay, xsuwrestling.com/webs, whatever. Okay, what's XSU News? XSU News. What do we got here? Champion released? What? What the? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your internet hero. This is the Limit Nero Sky, and a lot, I know I say this all the time, but a lot has gone down since I last spoke to you. And well, geez, I was going after Lance, and now Lance is gone. Lance is no longer in XSU. Before last Sunday Night Shock, everyone found out that Lance was moving on to other things. More power to you, buddy. Go find what you're looking for, make the world a better place. Do whatever you gotta do. Everyone found out before Sunday Night Shock, and at the beginning of Sunday Night Shock, we all gathered around the ring to say goodbye to, I'll admit it, one of the best XSU wrestlers there ever was. He was a cheat, but he was a good guy, good wrestler. I think deep down there was a good guy, but he was a good wrestler. Moving on, that led to the XSU Championship being vacated, which that led to the XSU Championship Battle Royal taking place later on the night. See, I, myself personally, did not have a match, but if there was any match that I was going to see, it was going to be that one. Wonder why? Well, because the winner goes on to face the Limit at Redemption for the very same title. It came down to two men who have a nice, decently big problem with each other, that being Shane Starr and the Big Dog. Big Dog, he's a force. He can knock you down, he can pick you up and throw you around, he can do whatever he really wants to you. But let's be honest, he might have that giant mentality where he's a big guy, he's strong, but me not very smart. That's what it comes off as. Haven't wrestled him, haven't really even talked to the guy that much, but he seems to have that big guy wrestler mentality. And he showed it by thinking he was the juggernaut and charging Shane. Shane is very cunning. He's a smart man's wrestler. Ducked it, pulled down the top rope. One trip later and Big Dog was out. Your new XSU champion, Shane Starr. Now afterwards, I wanted to get in, have a couple words with my opponent. Have a couple words with the man that screwed me out of the XSU championship at All or Nothing. Because, you know, that battle royal wouldn't have been happening if it wasn't for Shane. It all seems like a master plan, doesn't it? I would have been the XSU champion if Shane didn't interfere at All or Nothing. But now, Shane is XSU champion. Just wrap your head around that one. I wanted to talk to Shane afterwards, let him know my intentions, and my intentions are to defeat him, dethrone him, ruin his dreams like he ruined mine, but at the same time get mine back. Big Dog had other plans. Shane may have gotten in Big Dog's face a little bit. Big Dog, you know, might need his shots, might need a muzzle or something, I don't know. But Big Dog got back in the ring, blindsided Shane, speared the holy hell out of him, and had to be taken away by security and referees and whatnot. I still said what I had to say, but I don't think Shane was awake to hear it. Speaking of Shane and world titles and whatnot, we have a new world title. It is a beautiful gold belt with a baby blue a la XSU leather strap. Very nice. Can't wait to hold it. Moving on, there's been a lot of little XSU online shows, vlogs, videos, and whatever popping up everywhere. We got, you know, the golden one, Owen Travers. Whatever. He's a cool guy. Never got to wrestle him yet. You're in the handful of guys backstage that I really want to go with. He has Late Night with Owen Travers. And decent little show. Interesting, good stuff, some insight, nice. Wished me luck at Redemption. Very cool. Get well soon, fix up that leg. I give you a world title shot. Hell, the day I become world champion, I hope that all of my matches after are world title matches. Because that's what a champion should be. That is the definition of a fighting champion. A guy who can lose the belt at any time, anywhere, any place. Doesn't matter. Now, if you're telling me I should be Starcore champion, well, I don't think going through tables, tacks, and getting hit with objects really defines a champion, but whatever. Cool. Do what you gotta do to get known. Whatever. Two guys I know very well are going through some tough times in XSU with two other guys who I know very well. You heard me talk about it before. Jason Sever and Quiz and the Outlaws. You see, Sever and Quiz got in some trouble for a brutal attack by jumping the Outlaws and attempting to put Camdro, yeah, it was Camdro, through a table. Now, that's all good and dandy, but the table slid. So the side of the table was up like this, and they saw it and said, we'll do it anyways. It looked painful because of that attack, because of that unsanctioned attack. XSU, interim something GM, I don't know. I guess I have to answer to him. Milo decided that Quiz is suspended from XSU, and Jason Sever is on probation and being heavily watched. But come Sunday Night Shock, Jason Sever comes out with a new partner, TJ Richards, I believe his name was. I could confirm that, but Jason Sever didn't quite get the possibility, he didn't quite get the time to say who his partner was, because the Outlaws took a page out of the old Sever playbook, the old Downriver Elite book of Screw You Over. That wasn't funny. Anyway, and came out and blindsided him, jumped him from behind, knocked Richards out of the ring, and beat the holy hell out of Sever. Now, I've heard somebody talk about this already on Facebook and whatnot, but why is that okay? I mean, I'm all for Sever and Quiz getting in trouble. I mean, yeah, they shouldn't have done that. If you're gonna fight someone, fight them face to face. Come on, competition. Let's just have a straight up 1-on-1, 2-on-2 matchup. Come on. But the Outlaws can get away with that. No, just doesn't make sense. Doesn't affect me. Just a question. The next show is Redemption, and well, that's all I really gotta say is that Nero Sky, the internet hero, the limit, will win the title. I will do everything I can, everything within my power to win that belt. And my parting words are for Lance Starr. We shook hands when you came out. You smacked me on the chest, kind of gave me your move. And, well, I shook your hand back. And you walked away and got in the ring and said what you had to say and left. Now, that was respect shown on my part, and it was respect shown on your part. Lance, I've always respected your talent. It was your personality that was a pain in my ass. Now, I think it was likewise. I think you didn't like my destiny-driven personality. But, hey, people are going to clash, personalities clash. My one problem is that since we both found our identities in XSU, our one match since we found our identities didn't quite end in a clean manner. It went to me by DQ, but who knows? Maybe in the future, maybe Lance Nero Part 2, maybe it'll happen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is, and was, and forever will be, your internet hero, The Limit, and your current uncrowned XSU champion. And this has been the Skyeline.